Hello friends and welcome to this channel. I hope that all your queries are being solved in our various sessions that has been taken up by our esteemed faculties and other career counselors that we have. So, in today's session, we are going to talk about SWOT analysis. So, before I move on explaining the concept, I wanted to just discuss one thing with you that this is one concept that companies generally use in order to grow or in order to reach their maximum potentials. In this acronym SWOT, S stands for strengths, W stands for weaknesses, O stands for opportunities and T stands for strengths. Now, see, we have an internal environment and an external environment. So, the first two words that are strengths and weaknesses are usually internal to an individual. And the O and T, that is the opportunities and threats, are actually the ones that are present in our external environment. Now, see, being a human being, it is generally said that it is impossible to be perfect. And all of us, no matter what level of success we have achieved, have to work on our weaknesses and have been blessed, you can say, with some weaknesses which we need to find out and which we need to work on. And unless you do not acknowledge your weaknesses, it is next to impossible to start working on them. So, at this point, before beginning the session, I would suggest that you take a paper and pen and draw four columns in it and write strengths, weakness, and opportunities and threats. Okay. Now, although before starting I told you that generally companies use these strategy, but we can also apply it to our own selves by the personal SWOT analysis and find out that how we can manage our weaknesses or eliminate the threats that are surrounding us. Now, first thing we need to know that why do we do the personal SWOT analysis? We need to do the personal SWOT analysis to make a brand image which is unique to you, to identify your internal strengths and weaknesses, to identify your external opportunities and threats, and also to formulate a success strategy. I suggest that you make this small evaluation where I am sharing with you in this slide that internal and external and helpful and harmful. So in the first square you will see it is strength, so that they are internal to you and they are helpful. Next column that we have, next square, is weakness, which is internal to you but it is harmful and it needs to be worked on. The third square that we have is opportunities, which are external and helpful. And finally, the last square that we have, which is external and harmful, and it needs to be eliminated. Now, before moving on, it is very important that how do you know what is your strength and what is your weakness? Maybe you have great communication skills. Maybe you have a lot of degrees and certificate courses. Maybe you have leadership qualities in you which always propel you forward. So, these are the strengths which need to be identified. These are your skills and they need to be worked on so that they can be enhanced. Now you'll ask me that examples of strength is easy, but what about weaknesses? What are the weaknesses that you can have, which are actually taking you backward while your strengths are trying to propel you forward? So the weakness can be maybe you're not focused, you lack focus, maybe you do not have the right contacts, the right networking that is needed, maybe you lack the technical expertise of the current times. So these are the weaknesses which need to be identified and which need to be worked on so that they are in manageable limits. Because sometimes what happens is that the competitors that you have in real life or whether you are in business, they take advantage of these weaknesses in order to eliminate you from the game in the long run. Then opportunities can be, with every new thing comes an opportunity, because see, like currently if you talk about, we are going through a lockdown and see, all of a sudden there's a surge of online activities and so many vendors are coming online for facilitating their clients. So some might see this as a threat, but some might evolve and change and adapt and actually see this as an opportunity. And the last one, which is threats, are also easy to identify, which are actually in your external environment, and it is also threatening your current position or is not allowing you to capitalize on the opportunities that you have. So these threats need to be identified immediately and eliminated so that you are able to achieve your growth plan. Now see, I'm sharing this slide with you. Again, I have made a chart in which you see that when strengths are matched with opportunities, which is your first column, the proactive actions are needed for this. And this will help you achieve your career growth, your success plan. The second square that we have is your strengths and threats. So what we have to do is we have to modify our resources and skill sets and eventually eliminate the threats and just capitalize on our strengths. The third column we can say is between weaknesses and opportunities. So in order to capitalize these opportunities, we need to overcome or manage our weaknesses. And the last and the most harmful square, which is your threat and weakness, we need to completely minimize and eliminate this from the entire. Now, see, we never do anything without it being very advantageous to us. So, what are the advantages that we have of conducting this personal SWOT analysis? I would like to share with you all. The firstly, you can easily identify and enhance your skills, your talents, your abilities, have a roadmap towards your goal, capitalize on your strengths, manage your weakness, take advantage of the opportunities which are presented, minimize or eliminate the impact of threats, use information to plan your career success. So we can say that with the help of SWOT analysis, we will be able to climb the ladder of success. And and I hope that once you conduct the exercise which I told you with the pen and paper, you jot down your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, your threats, and you work on acknowledging your weaknesses and you also work on managing them, then I'm sure that no turn of events can actually bring you down your career path, and you are definitely going to create your own brand image, your own success strategy, and maybe one day you become a success story yourself, which we'll be talking about. I hope that this session was enlightening, and I have been able to contribute in some small way in helping you with your confusions regarding your assessment of how you should go for your personal growth, what weaknesses are there which needs to be identified and eliminated. So this SWOT analysis is nothing but actually just a roadmap. It's just a roadmap to your success, that what you need to do along the line, and once it is jotted down in one place, it is actually very helpful for you. Okay guys, bye, meet you in the next session.